Hello everyone, and I am going live here to talk about one of my favorite paints to use, which is liquid gold. And a lot of people have asked in my Fruit Heart account about what is the gold paint I use that is so shiny, such as like this one. So I've posted a lot of these pours and they use this really shiny gold. Yes, and it is different. It behaves differently from acrylic paint because like this is the acrylic gold, this is the liquid gold, and they look different. They behave differently because they are different paints. Acrylic paints are water based, but this liquid gold is solvent based. So I learned it from my multimedia class in art school. And hello, thank you for joining me. And I hope you can hear me. I'm trying out this new mic here. I hope it works. But anyway, so this liquid gold is solvent based. So it's actually oil based. It usually works more with oil paint, but I had the intuition to try it with acrylic pour, and it worked beautifully. So a lot of people have asked me about this liquid gold. What is it? Where to get it? How to use it? So I am trying to explain it here. So this liquid gold is made by MTN. I ordered mine from Brick Arts, and you can order it from Jerry's, Artarama, and I think Cheap Joe's has that too. And you just search for liquid metal, MTN liquid metal, and because it has gold, silver, and copper. And I personally don't use the silver that much, even though it's also very good. It's very shiny silver. But I like to use the gold and copper combination because they just produce a very shiny and rich texture. And now, how to work this liquid gold? First of all, do not try to pour it. You see how dirty this can is? It's because I tried to pour it and there's no way for me to stop it from dripping from the side. No matter how careful I am, it just leaks from the side when you pour it. So what I do is that I shake it real well. And whenever you use it, you need to shake it up first. Otherwise, the gold pigment will be at the bottom and the solvent at the top, so you won't get the gold. So shake it up real well. And then I use one of these needle nose applicator bottle. I got a bunch of them from Amazon. And what you do is open it, and you just use suction, squeeze it out first, squeeze it out real good, and then you siphon it, like, you see how it comes up? So it's in there. I'm just putting a little bit in it, but you get the idea. So this is the best way that I find to get the liquid gold out of the can without wasting it. And then you just use this applicator bottle. Every time you need to use some, you just squeeze it out, and it works real well. And even though the tip is so fine, it doesn't get clogged up because the solvent, whatever solvent they use in here, is pretty powerful. It just dissolves it every time. And also, you keep the lid on so it doesn't get oxidized. Anyway, so that's how I use it. I paint with it. I use an acrylic pour. Well, nowadays I mainly use an acrylic pour. But be warned, this stuff is toxic. It can cause respiratory and skin irritation. It is highly flammable. Keep it away from fire. Don't put it next to your torch. and also wear respiratory protection. If you have a respirator, wear your respirator, and keep your air purifier running, keep your windows open, do it in well ventilated area, preferably outside if you can. So that's my warning. Now, I have several tutorials on my YouTube channel, and also I have several reels on Instagram about how I use the liquid gold. So you can go watch that. The link to my YouTube videos are in my bio. Now, but here I want to talk about how you finish your pour with liquid gold, because we need to varnish our paintings to make them last, but now we need to use different varnish. The regular acrylic varnish just don't work that well. Now, first of all, I usually varnish my acrylic pours with with spray varnish. Don't do that. See, this is what happened. This is what I use, triple thick spray varnish, and look, the gold has lost all its shimmer. It is because spray varnish, they smell bad because they have solvent in it, and the solvent will melt the liquid gold. And even though it does not run, but it just, you see, it just destroys the shininess. So don't do that. Now, can I varnish it with another acrylic varnish? Yes, you can do that, but some varnish can also dissolve the liquid gold a little. It depends on what they have in their ingredients. Some of them have a little bit of formaldehyde in it, a little bit of solvent in it that will react with the liquid gold. Now I have this one. I've tried several different varnishes. This one is one that kind of works, and this is with Golden's self-leveling gel. So it is not super shiny, but it at least is not totally destroyed. So I consider it okay, but not great, because compare it is, before it varnishes so shiny, and then after it just looked dull. So that doesn't pass me. I don't consider it working. So since the liquid gold is solvent based, it works with oil paint. So what I do is to use Game Varn on this one, which is sorry, it's an oil varnish, and it does work, and it is very thin. It's a very thin varnish, so it doesn't look like it's varnish, but it does look shiny. It does keep the shine. So when you use an oil-based varnish, make sure you do not mix any solvent with it. The solvent will melt the liquid gold, and you'll have a big mess in your hand. Okay, the best varnish, hands down, of course, is resin. You see? See, resin works so well, just like anything. Yeah. Yeah, you see what difference it makes? Now, usually I don't like working with resin. It is nasty. However, I just cannot find another varnish that works so well as resin, either with acrylic paint or with liquid gold. So if you know of anything else, please let me know. So this is it. Everything I know about liquid gold. I hope it helps you. And if you like this video, please follow me on my Instagram, or if you see it on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate your support. Thank you. I'll see you next time.